Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for EU4 as we continue our Navajo run here with our Navajo Federation, which I did find the Federation map button. And you can see all the different federations over here in the United States. Well, I said United States, North America. And ours, especially since we gained these guys over here, is getting a little bit bigger because it's cool that it actually shows all of our, what am I trying to say, all of the land that we have, all of our tribal land, as part of our federation at the moment. So that's pretty cool. The Apache Federation is actually split in two over here. They're actually really large as well, just split. But yeah, I don't know. I thought that was kind of interesting to see. But we'll keep things going here. Again, learning as we go. And I think, like I said before, I'm going to start moving my way down here to try to grab as much of this land as I can for our, I guess, now connected federation. We are making our way towards 100, which hopefully we'll be able to do something with that. I'm not exactly sure what. Are we at, yeah, we're at +3 now. So that means our land should be, I was going to say, at 4. Not too bad. Continue that development as much as we can. Really not a lot else going on at the moment. We're going to try and make friends with the Apache again, ideally, but we'll see how that goes. We do have the technology, the military technology. Did the Apache grab it already? They did. They've also grabbed the administrative one. So something to consider, but we will go ahead and grab this now. Which gives us more land morale. Allows us to drill our armies if we want. Which I think we would need a leader for. What does drilling give us anyway? Yearly army professionalism. We would need a leader, which is fine. And then the army professionalism is what? This up here? Yeah. Where we start getting just better military overall. Now we would have to increase our costs here. We're at 1.1, which is not bad. We'd have to go up to that, which, you know, is not a huge dip. So maybe it is okay to go ahead and increase our army maintenance. We would also have to grab us a leader, which I don't want to grab a leader with our ruler, I don't think. Or do I? I still like our ruler because he's giving us a lot of military skill at the moment. So I feel like that's okay. I think we'll just save up and we'll just get us a leader or a general through this. It's a bit expensive, but I feel like that might be all right. Or we could just gain some military power here. Or Diplo. Ooh, that's a really tough call. Many guests have come to our village. Many guests have come today to our village. People from nearby settlements have been invited to one of the most important events in our culture. A great assembly is going to be held this morning, and 24 of our greatest leaders are going to gather to reach a consensus on the government of our exceptional nation. Half of them we have seen in war, victoriously striking down our enemies, commanding our warriors. The other half we have seen in peace, wisely guiding our people towards growth and prosperity. Together today, they will make an important decision on our tribe's future. I mean, the military power is relevant to what I want to do right this second, but we are generating less Diplo power. And so getting more Diplo feels like it might be just more valuable to us. Yeah, I think I'm going to grab the Diplo. Either way, their opinion goes up, but I feel like the Diplo is just something that we're having. It's harder for us to get Diplo right now. All right, so do you guys like us again yet? Not quite. -25. So we can't offer an alliance yet. Oh, they don't like the fact that we're allied to your rivals. Interesting. Okay, fair enough. So I want to keep an eye on these federation things, just in case. You never know. Somebody who wants to leave their federation, I suppose. I mean, some of these are not, like, impossibly far off. I mean, they're not likely to change to our side, to be fair, but again, it's not impossible. Yeah, okay. Just keep an eye on things. Of course we're losing stability, because why not? Sacrifice a human heart. Alright, fine. It's not whatever. Of course. Alright, so we're at 50. I'm going to go ahead and grab our general. Just because I'd like to start drilling. If we can. That gives us some professionalism. Which is which one? Oh, it is that one. Okay, I was looking at the wrong thing. So that is professionalism. Of course, that's what we're going to get from drilling. This guy is a what? 211? I mean, actually, that's not bad. I mean, the fire is not as good, but the shock maneuver is not too bad. Obviously, siege, in some senses, usually are good, but not super relevant to us right now. What we can do, though, is we can go ahead and come in here. We'll go ahead and assign this guy to here, and we will start you guys drilling. To get us some professionalism, because why not? I don't think that costs us any more gold just to do that. We stay, yeah, we're still at 0.92, so we're okay with that. Oh, but it does lower our morale. I forgot about that. All right, well, for now, I think I'm going to keep it going. It might be something we have to keep a very close eye on, obviously. Do we move again as soon as we get to 50? We've got enough admin to grab the next province. Okay, so we're at 50 now. Maybe this is the wrong thing to do, but I feel like just continue to grow. It just feels like a good idea. It's very possible it's not, but it just feels like a good idea. Any of these provinces like oh, that's actually a really good province. Wow, that's a really good province. 3, 2, 1. Yes, please. All right, we're going to go here. So we got wool now. And we will go ahead and grab this into our native lands. Because why not? Probably a mistake, but we won't know until we try. Learn by making mistakes is my kind of how I feel. We're still the strongest, right? I hadn't actually checked these new guys. Yeah, we're still stronger than everybody. Which is good. Oh, gain some prestige for free. Alright. Now we're actually starting to drop prestige. But we'll enjoy the increased prestige while we can. Monty's looking pretty decent. Mission fulfilled. Oh, what mission was this? Really? Number of royal marriages at least 3, which we don't have. Or 3 or more Federation members, which we do have. Own at least 20 cities, which... Oh, okay, I guess that's the third option. And then have a prestige of at least 40. Oh, awesome. Well, we definitely want to do this before it goes away, right? And this will give us 50 government reform. Okay, yes, please. Next up is trustworthy allies. At least 2 countries are allied with us and have a 150 opinion of us. Okay, well, don't we have 2 countries that are allied with us? Yes, but they must not have... Okay, you're at 149. Really? And then you are... What's the other one? Oh, you're at 86. You're way lower. And you're as max as you can get, unfortunately. Huh. We're never going to get them, unfortunately. So we definitely need another ally, I guess. We do have a reputation slot, right? So we need somebody else who will be our ally that could eventually like us. Looks like the Pima guys. They wouldn't be able to get to 150, though. Neither would these. So why is it that you guys can get to 150? Where was it? You? Oh, enemy of enemy. Okay, fair enough. So you are... I don't think any of these other ones would. come close. I mean, I suppose I could ally... No, I can't ally these guys because... that wouldn't help it. That's what I mean. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Alliance is plus 50. So I could ally my tribal member and get them up as well, I suppose. Is that what I want to do? Well, oh, no, I guess if it's plus 50, then any of these would be fine, right? So the Pima guys who are right here, who apparently like us, would potentially be a decent one. Yeah, why not? Let's offer an alliance to you guys. So they're at 166. And then we just got to get these guys up one tick, which we can. So this is a coma. So as soon as you get back, I will send this guy to a coma. In fact, what we'll do is we'll come over here to our Diplo thing. Okay, and we're going to make sure you're going with our allies. Or I'll just do it manually, because apparently you don't want to participate. Brave relations. Okay, there's 151. Cool. So that gives us this, which just gives us Zipper Rep, but Zipper Rep is Zipper Rep. That's only for 25 years. Interesting. But it does open the door for this one. Number of non-tributary subjects, at least 2, which we don't have any subjects. Still, some Diplo Rep. I mean, Diplo Rep's usually good. I don't know if we want to burn this early. We have to have a ceremony fire pit in order to gain some permanent claims. I don't know. Why not? Let's just finish this. Why not? I could see arguments for waiting, but gaining some Diplo Rep now, I don't think it can hurt. All right, let's go back here, and we're going to temporarily remove you. Oh, so I can just bump this up and just kind of keep improving with everybody kind of gradually. So how's our professionalism looking? All right, so it's going up very, very slowly, as you would expect, but it is going up. And then our drill itself is going up a bit as well. All right, so we got enough both military and admin to move to another province, if we want to, just to continue our push through things. I'm sure there's going to be a reason someday where we find out being this aggressive is a very bad idea, but right now it feels like an okay idea. Yeah, I think we keep migrating. I don't know. It may be the wrong move, but I feel like as long as we can, we just keep pushing this. I mean, countries that, like in Europe and stuff like that, that are doing conquest, they burn through admin power all the time, right? Like they're burning through admin power to what am I trying to say? What's the word? I haven't done it forever. What's it called? Oh my goodness. I know what it's called. Guys, I know what it's called. I just don't remember the name of it all of a sudden. But it's very common to burn through that stuff as you're getting more getting cores into your empire. So burning admin power now, I mean, it just feels like it's just part of the process. As our tribal stuff gets even bigger. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's the wrong move. Maybe it's the right move. I don't know. It's our devastation map mode. I do think what we do is we come down here, and this might be the final province we settle on down here, because it's just a really good province. Truce is expiring. I don't care about the uncontested claims. I mean, can't get rid of those, but just kind of as a reminder, I'll leave them up for now. Losing prestige or losing Diplo. Oof. Man, Diplo is so rough. I don't know. I'm going to lose the Diplo. It's probably not the right move, but I want to keep the prestige for a little bit longer. I've been doing nothing with our agents, but I just don't feel like we're in a position to be able to go to war with anybody. I just don't feel like it matters. Like, the only way any of these change is if they just suddenly don't desire to be in their federations anymore. So none of these other ones are going to, like, they're never going to leave, right? Which I don't know why they would ever want to leave their federations, to be fair. This one's actually close. Surprisingly. Their desire to stay in their federation is actually not that high. Which is interesting. One of two options will happen. Either we'll get dedicated ruler until his death, or shameful ruler. Okay, well, let's hope we get dedicated ruler. Do we know which one we got? Would that be under here? Shameful ruler. Yay! Of course we did. Gain some stability or gain 1 base tax. I mean, we're about to leave. So that feels like gaining the base tax would be irrelevant, although it probably sticks around forever, to be fair. Which means that since this is part of our long-term land, we will have that base tax, you know, long-term. But in the very short term, it just doesn't help us because we're about to leave this land at some point here in the nearest future. I think we'll gain stability for now. Probably the wrong move, because usually base tax stuff like that is just really good for you. Actually, almost up to 20 devastation. Do we go ahead and jump ship again? All right, we have a CB. Oh, did y'all rival us? No? We're just not an alliance. They just don't like us. Are we maxed out? We're pretty close to maxed out. It's the whole grazing and tribal land thing. They still hate us for that. I mean, it is going away, but it's going away very slowly. It's going to take many years for that to go away. I mean, it's good to know that that is a bad thing. I mean, I honestly just didn't know. But, I mean, it makes sense. I'm not saying it doesn't make sense. I think we go ahead and move. We're at 20% here. I mean, much more, and it's just going to continue to drop everything. I mean, again, we could probably go to 50%, be fine. But we got military, we got admin. I still want to get a couple more provinces while they're still available. And yeah, I think we're going to move again. It's probably a bad move. This is probably the wrong thing to do. But we're going to do it. It kind of cuts this guy off. Truth be told, what I want to do is get down to this one. Maybe dip into this one briefly and then come back, or just stay here for a while. Because this is just better development overall. We're so far away from where we started, though. Look at it. There's Navajo. Our name's bigger. We've got one of the biggest names on here. And that's all this game's about, right? This game, the most important aspect of this game is having a big name. It's nice that even with drilling, we're doing all right here. All right, could build something. Don't know if we want to. I mean, again, it's the same type of idea. Building the storehouse will just give us more money overall. It's not a lot, but it is something. But we are going to get to the point where some of these things down here are just better. Tribal development growth would probably be just a really good thing to save up for. Some more reform is also good, to be fair. I'm already at 120. So, I mean, that is going to go up. You know, I'm just going to keep grabbing these cheaper ones. I don't know. I feel like there is value here. And it's actually 0.08. It's actually better than it was before. There's definitely value to continue to grab the less expensive buildings because they're still going to just overall make our situation just better as a whole. Do we go from a migratory to an established nation? You change government rank. Can settle development into tribal land. No longer graze on land causing devastation. I mean, maybe, because once we get this, maybe we're fine. Maybe we're happy with all that, right? Do we even need this one down here? I honestly don't know. Is there any sort of trade good down there that would be good? We just don't know. Until we get there. There's a small chance of gold. I mean, do we just spam settle 2 more places real quick? Just so we can get to these 2 and be happy where we're at. Although if we do, I'd like this to be our final, right? That's a lot of wool. It has a very small chance of being gold. Our chance of having gold is bigger down here. I just don't know. I mean, we could just grab this whole peninsula, right? We could just make this our peninsula and go from there. That would be kind of weird and kind of different. I don't know if any of this is better than anything else. Not really. Yeah, but we don't want to settle yet. But the problem is if we don't settle pretty soon, we start losing, like we just lose points, right? Because we're burning points for nothing. I mean, I could grab one of these other ones. I mean, the tribal development growth obviously is really nice. We can still add tribal land. We just can't get it through migration. I don't know. I really don't know what the right move here is. I'm leaning towards that just because it feels like we're at a state now where that's just a good thing. To be fair, I probably should have just taken this one. I was not expecting to take all of this land over here, but that would have been a good thing for us, right? In retrospect. I do think we got to move. I think we got to move at least to this place because this is where we want to end up one way or the other. We're just delaying our military and our other stuff a lot. But once we finally settle, I think we're gonna be happy with what we got, I hope. All right, again, this might be the wrong move, but I'm just kind of feeling like we keep pushing. Oh, I forgot about the storehouse, but I'm glad that the construction, that's good to know. The construction moves with us. That is really awesome to know. I want to at least move one more time before we call it quits here. And I mean, I suppose the sooner the better in some ways. Because then we can just move right back here and just be done. This will be our capital and kind of go from there. Good thing about moving down here, I don't know if these guys can grab tribal land across the peninsula, across the water. So that might block them off. If they can, it is what it is. If they can't, then that's awesome. That blocks them off, like I said. So, honestly, I mean, is there any reason to wait? Do we just move? We're just going to burn this real quick. I guess we don't have to be super urgent about this because we can wait till we're a little bit closer to the government reform stuff. So we will hold off just a smidge here. We're getting close to that 100. Feeling pretty good about that. And we know we can still be part of Federation even if we're not migratory anymore, because obviously these other guys are exactly that. Oh, gained some skill. Oh, he gained a siege pip. Nice. Speaking of skills and things, we're getting up there. And then as far as our army, yeah, it's almost maxed out. The big prey happens. Oh, wait, pause. No matter what happens, it's the big prey. Today's a good day to hunt, and our leader has woken up with that in mind. He approaches his men and tells them he wishes to go on hunting. One of his most expert men approaches and asks him which prey he wants to hunt. Pronghorns, seal hunting, look for deer. Well, pronghorns, I mean, we have both deer and pronghorns here in Colorado, so I do like the idea of both of those. I don't know, let's just go for deer, though. Keep it simple. I say simple, as if hunting deer is always simple. I'm going to go ahead and migrate again. We're at 135, so we're close. Devastation's at 12%. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll go ahead and migrate one more time. I think this is going to be the last time we migrate. Holy wool. Boo. We will go ahead and grab these lands. Again, that's going to burn a bunch of admin. And then once we get to 140, the max government, we will migrate one more time. What do we get? Boss. What do we get? 80% chance he'll miss the shot. 20% chance he will kill the animal. Wow, that's just bad. While he was hunting with some of his warriors, trying to surround a group of deer and bring some food for his tribe, One of the men approaches him and says that he has seen a really big deer in the forest. He does not hesitate and follows the man through the woods until he finds his prey. A big deer, the biggest he's ever seen, poses majestic in the middle of the clearing. He whispers a short thank you to the spirits of the forest for this opportunity that he will not miss. He orders his men to stay quiet in their positions as he starts to silently move towards the best position to fire his bow. The bow is ready to release the arrow destined to kill the animal. He breathes, his breath is calm, his fingers start to free the arrow. It's weird that it's such a low chance that he'll actually kill it, though. Do we know? Would that be something here? No. I don't know. I just realized we're over time. I wanted to get to this last little bit here and go ahead and settle. So-and-so, a political exile from the Zia tribe, has appeared at a court. He claims to be a recruit master and is offering his services to the Navajo tribe in return for protection from the Zia chief. Should we take him in? We gain some prestige. We have a guy in our court which we could recruit, but we're not going to. Their opinion of us goes down, but they already hate us. So I think we will grab him. I want to get to this 140. And one more day? One more month? Is that it? Yes. Alright, so we're going to go back here. It is a little bit of devastation, but that should go away soon enough. It's going to cost us military power, I realize, to move back. And maybe we don't have to. Maybe it doesn't matter, but I'm wondering if once we settle down, this becomes our capital. And that's the reason why I'm wanting to move back. Because it does have that extra base tax. So we're going to migrate back one more time. Maybe not necessary, like I said. But just in case. So now we can go into here and we are going to go ahead and settle. Because I just want to see. So, I mean, obviously institution spreads a little bit irrelevant to us, I believe. And maybe we shouldn't be settling this early. Maybe we should be getting a whole lot more land. But we do have a decent amount of land. Wrong thing. We do have a decent amount of land here, right? I think in theory, yeah, we can add this if we were, so we can start settling this. There we go. We relocate 333 development to it. Cost us 50, 50, 50. I mean, if we're going to do either of them, I feel like this one's the better one, right? Because that's a, I kind of just want to do this to see this as well, right? This is all learning experience. So I want to settle this just to see what it does. We're currently at 644. Will this take away from this to settle there? Takes 333 from our tribal development in Chumash. Oh, to Chumash. Is that going to take it away from here and drop this back down? Is that what that does? Again, we don't know. We'll find out. So that is now ours. We now have 2 provinces for whatever that's worth. That did go down. Wow. Okay. Interesting. So that actually becomes a better... Oh, because our development went down, this actually went down. But this becomes a better province. What? That's interesting. Okay, very cool. I'm kind of happy that we now see that and we now know that. And we can actually start improving things, by the way, which is pretty cool. I mean, could we actually start getting institution stuff? I don't think so, right? No, that's pretty cool. All right. Well, we're going to end on that note. I went a little bit over time, quite a bit over time, actually, but I was actually kind of having some fun with this. Again, we might be making all the wrong decisions, but I'm having fun making all the wrong decisions if that is the case. And we do have, you know, more stuff now. Does that increase our overall gold? Let's actually let a month pass because I'm kind of curious now. We definitely want to start gaining, I think gaining base tax is absolutely the right move in this case, now that we're actually settled. I do want to, but yeah, we're at 1.2. Yeah, this is awesome. We're actually starting to gain a bit more gold. I'm happy with this, I think. And then we can start actually settling back through this, or we could just wait until we become a nation and it'll just settle automatically. So maybe we didn't have to do that. I just wanted to click the button, see what it did, right? And I think it's pretty cool. So we'll play around with this some more and go from there. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.